able to grasp.
Let me take you back. 10.5 million children are out of school
Yes.
in Nigeria. That is a huge population.
It is very serious because even for some of us that are termed literate people, in the workplace today, you realize that you are in touch with people that are not able to communicate properly, using the right words and putting their sentences together in the right way. You know, so you wonder what has happened to our educational system in Nigeria. Yes, we know that the government has done a lot. They've actually partnered with a lot of organizations to move, you know, education forward in Nigeria. But I think that yes, we're moving in the right direction, but we're not achieving the kind of results that we're supposed to achieve. And this brings us to the just concluded WAEC exam results. You can see that, yes, there's a marginal increase in the pass rates from the 2013-2014 session. You know, people that sat for the exams that had about 5 credits, including English and Maths and above, were at 31-point-something%. Yes. And this year, it has increased to about 38.6%.
38.6%.
Yes.
Those with credits in 5 subjects.
In 5 subjects, including English and Maths.
Mathematics.
But you know, 38.6%, Kune, is a far cry from average.
Wow. Let's go back to something we were saying, you know, the other time. The National Bureau of Statistics in Nigeria conducted a survey in 2010, and their figure for literacy in Nigeria, adult literacy in Nigeria, is 56.9%. So they are saying that 64.65 million Nigerians are illiterate.
Yes, if you take literacy in the context of the UNESCO definition, you would agree with me that that is a true representation of how it is.
That is a huge number of people.
As much as many people are not able to read and write in English language, they can actually read in their dialects and they can actually write in their dialects. And today we see teachers explaining to the children in class in their mother tongue. It's allowed under our curriculum in Nigeria, but I also think that it's not the best because you're trying to get these children to sit for an examination that will not be written in their mother tongue. How do you expect them to pass? And when assessments are brought in, you know, for these children to be part of, and the assessments are not written in their mother tongue, how are they going to pass? And I just think that it's the approach to which the people in these environments, you know, are taken towards being literate. And I also think it's the integrated way in which they go about it. Like, it's not just for the teacher and the pupil. The communities are also involved. If geopolitical zones will imbibe the integrated approach towards literacy, I think that they will get better results, where literacy doesn't just end in the classroom, but literacy starts from the house to the classroom and back to the house. You know, that way I think that would have more literate people in Nigeria.
So when we talk about poor reading culture, I mean, this is where it all starts.
Yes, if the parents are not reading, how will the children learn how to read in the house? The first teacher of a child is the parent. You send the child to school, yes, but the teacher in school has only about 8 hours or less to spend with your ward. And your ward comes back home to you and you send your ward on errands, you make your ward sell for you in the market. Where will the child have time to read? Where? How? So, you know, the causes of high illiteracy rates are still bordered around child labor, poverty, and I think some form of cultural bias.
So if we have about 64.65 million Nigerians that are illiterate, how do we get them literate?
Well, the government has put the adult education program in place, and adults that are not literate are encouraged to, go to school. And I know a couple of older people that are actually enrolled in that program, and they are making progress. But I want to say that a lot of us are shy, because of our age, and a lot of us still don't understand that there's a connection between literacy and sustainable societies. If you're not literate, then there is a level to which you can get to in making wealth and in taking care of yourself and your family. So I think that the government and other stakeholders that are involved should try and create awareness around literacy and your ability to make wealth. I think if that happens, it will spur a lot of these adult illiterates to, do the right thing.
Well, it's nice having you on the Channels Book Club.
Thank you very much, Kobe.
Thank you for coming.
It was my pleasure.